Anime is not everyday killing, weird demons, boobies, and other weird stuff. Hi, I'm Danielle, but not just any Danielle. I'm DanielleO. Thanks for clicking this video. So this video is going to be about anime that is family friendly because the holiday season is practically here. School's about to be out. What are you going to do? You got siblings, you got kids, maybe even you yourself. You like to watch things that are family friendly. I think this is the right video for you because I'm going to be giving my suggestions on shows and movies that are family friendly. But before we get into the list, hit the subscribe button and get ready for the show. So the family-friendly movies that I've picked all come from a studio company called What I first used to say is Studio Ghibli, because that's how it's spelled. And that's what my English-speaking brain thinks is how it's pronounced. But with my research and this link that I will drop, the link will be in the description, to a video on how to properly pronounce Studio Ghibli. Let me hold on. So the proper pronunciation is Studio Ghibli, but I used to say Studio Ghibli. It just looked like that, so I'm like, why not? But that's not the correct way to say it. One of the films from Studio Ghibli that is family friendly is The Wind Rises. This is a fictionalized biographical film of the life of Jiro Horikoshi, who was a Japanese airplane designer, specifically ones used in war. Yeah, this is basically set in World War II when, things were happening. Japan was on the losing side of history. Jiro worked for Mitsubishi, so he created two aircrafts. The first one was the Mitsubishi A5M fighter aircraft and the Mitsubishi A6M Zero. I think this is a very family-friendly film because it starts from like when he was young, showing his interest of like aircrafts and like wanting to be a designer who he looked up to, which was an Italian aircraft designer, and how like that kind of pushed him to become the aircraft designer that he was. When I was first watching it, I felt like it was a bit of a drag because I was kind of like focused on other stuff, and I wasn't expecting it to be that good for me. I think it's a good film to watch because you learn about the dedication that people have to reach for their dreams, dealing with certain situations. I think it's a good film. I think it's great for this video. That's why I'm putting it on. Also, Studio Ghibli. Also from Studio Ghibli is Kiki's Delivery Service. This film is very fun. It's about a little girl who's basically a witch, and she's reached that point of her life where it's time to start training to be a witch, like for real. No more kitty stuff. She's 13 and she's leaving home. She's got to go. She wants to be a proper witch. So she goes into a different town, away from her family. So she's basically going through the motions of like living on your own, finding a job, and also doing her witch training. It's like she's so young. She has to become independent at a very young age. But if you want to be a proper witch, you're going to have to do it. And all the other witches have done it. So get with the program. Yeah, I think it's really good in terms of being family friendly, because maybe like if you're an adult watching this, you'll be like, oh, I remember when like maybe I wanted to move out. Okay, not really move out, but I wanted to do my own things. Probably my parents would have let me, or maybe your parents were just like, yeah, sure, be free, do whatever you want. So I think it's good in terms of like the idea of bringing back like maybe memories of when you first decided you want to be independent or not. I think it's good for even the younger kids because then they can see like, hey, maybe they might have ideas of trying to leave home early. But you should probably tell them not to because it's the world we live in. But this can give them ideas to try to do things on their own in terms of like trying to figure out who they are maybe, or help them figure out like the importance of being like you're independent, being your own person on the inside. You don't have to physically leave, be independent physically, but emotionally, spiritually, maybe they can, realizing that they can be their own person. Once again, Studio Ghibli. Okay, we got Howl's Moving Castle. I love this movie. I watched it at least 2 times, maybe 3. This story has like 2 main characters, Sophie and Howl. Howl is a wizard who deals with he has a lot of personal issues that he has to deal with, inner turmoil, basically, trying to figure out who he is. He's struggling with that. He deals with having to figure out what type of facade he wants to keep on. The other main character, Sophie, is just a regular girl working, not doing nothing special. She ain't trying to find a husband. She just chilling. She has a spell cast on her that makes her an old woman, and I feel like her character is very important because I feel like it deals with showing compassion for many reasons. Maybe one, having evil done against you, be compassionate towards those who are probably going through it themselves and they're just wicked. Also having compassion for people of the older generation. And other things that like I felt were like that were family friendly aspects of this movie were just like the other characters that help push them along. Some of the characters are fun. The designs, the color schemes, the attention to detail of some of the scenes in this film were amazing. And I think it's a very fun film to watch. There's a war going on, but it's not too much. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. I think everybody should watch it. It's fun and cute. So I wanted to suggest Forest of Piano, the first season only because that's all I've seen. Basically, I think it's family friendly because it's about this kid who pretty much has this raw talent to play the piano, and he has a music teacher who was a pro, but he never knew at the time, and he basically, trains him to become the best that he can be. And I think it's family friendly because it shows like if you work hard, you can be great at something. You can also have raw talent and still work hard to become that great, musician or artist or whatever it may be. It's also like, it also deals with like, coming from like, maybe you can possibly come from a family of money, or you can come from a poor family and still be something that's so great. Yeah, I think this is a great show so far. Don't quote me on the other seasons yet because I'm not there yet. They're playing music from these great, musicians like Mozart, Beethoven, whatever. I don't know. It's nice to listen to. I like to listen to, instrumental music. Forest of Piano, I think is pretty good so far. This is the end of my anime that is family friendly video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you think there are any better suggestions, drop it in my comment section below, because once again, I want to know what else I haven't watched. Maybe I've watched this and I just never added it to my list. Maybe you think it should have been there, but I just didn't pick it. Sorry. If it comes to Studio Ghibli films, I've seen almost all of them. Not done. But I picked these ones because I wanted to, and I thought they were the best ones in terms of family friendly, even though there are other ones. But maybe for another video. Wait and see. Remember to subscribe to my channel to get anime related content on the 10th, 20th, and 30th of every month. And share with a friend that likes anime and is down to see my cute little face, my puffy hair. You don't need any other reason to subscribe. What more can I tell you? I mean, come back for some great content, some great personality, my tapestry, anything else? I don't know. My mom is calling me right now while I'm recording on this phone. Thanks for watching my video. I humbly appreciate it.